I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, doing something with it, too. Get a mission. Get a mission, man. Get a purpose. Get a higher calling. Be about it. What's this all for? What you waking up in the morning for? Get at it today. One more time. Get a mission. Get a purpose in your life. Find that higher calling of why you're here. Be about it. What's it all for? Get at it today. Now, Steve, you're making some big statements here. Yeah, but you know I'm gonna clean it up for you, don't you? Because you know I don't just throw it out there without the how-to part. See, the how-to part is usually where most people stop. They tell you this is what you got to do, this is what you got to do, this is what you got to do. Then they don't tell you how to. That's why I don't get off the boat right there. Now, if you're trying to get your life a mission, and you're trying to figure out the purpose and what the higher calling is, and you want to be about something, and you're trying to figure out what's it all for, and you want to go get at it today, here's the trick. God knows. God knows the answer to all those questions. He knows what your mission in life is. He already know what your purpose is. He already know what the higher calling is. He already know what you got to be about. He already know what it's all for. He already know what you need to go get at. God knows. You know why he knows? Because he created you. And God created all of us with a purpose in mind. Irregardless as to how we were created, we were all created with a purpose in mind. He got a mission for us. He got something he wants from us. He got something he expects of us. He has a life of abundance prepared for each and every one of us that will lay claim to it. Now, if you don't want that, then go on and start making decisions on your own, possibly like you have. Now, let me ask you something. Since you've been making all the decisions on your own, where you at? Where you at with it? How you feel about it every day? How locked in on your mission are you? What are you on a good purpose plan? You know, do you feel like your life is in a higher calling? Do you know what you about? Do you have an understanding of what it's all for? Are you up every day going and getting at it? See, come on now. So now I'm asking you, if you've done this without talking to God or without checking in with your creator, can you answer all those questions? I can flat out tell you can't. I know for a fact you can't. Because you can't know how good your life can be. And you won't have a life as good as you want it to be until you have connected with the one that created you. You better understand this one now. Please understand. This ain't Steve just over here ranting and raving. This is Steve after having years of figuring this one out. But it's all in the Bible. It's all in holy writings. But, you know, I ain't got time for that. Don't go to church like I'm supposed to. Don't read the Bible or the scrolls or the Quran or whatever your faith is. You don't read all that. It's in there, though. It's in there. But we humans. So we go get at it the way we see it. Let me tell you what happened to me. See, while I was getting at it, the way I saw it ought to be got at, you understand me? When I was defining my purpose, when I was creating my own mission, when I was laying claim to what my calling is in life, let me tell you what I was doing. I was deferring the abundance that he really had for me. I'm just now, listen to me, I'm just now getting at it for real. Oh, I've been working towards it all my life. I didn't know it, though. But see, because God is so merciful and so full of grace, he allowed me to make all the mistakes I made. And then when I finally came to him, he said, all right, now, I'm going to take all the mistakes, tell you how cold I am now. This God now. I'm going to tell you how cold God is. He takes all the mistakes you made, all the failures you made while you was making your own decisions. He takes all of that and uses them as valuable gained and learned experiences. And he takes that and allows you to be who you are today. See, God ain't gonna let you forget what you did. But here's something cold too. He ain't gonna let what you did go for naught. Uh-oh. What you say, Steve? See, that's what's cold. See, all the mistakes I made, every lie I told, every traumatic experience I went through, I put anybody through. Anytime, man, I was out there tripping, trying to justify it as right, he said, all right, okay. But now because of my mercy and my grace, what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow all this to happen. You're going to waste a lot of time. You're going to forfeit a life of abundance that you could have been and had. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all of that and I'm going to turn it into some good. So I'm going to let all of these lessons that you've learned, all of these hardships, all of these moments of despair, come back and you'll use them. You'll wear them on your head like a crown. It's going to be jewels in your head, man. I'm going to take all of that stuff and make you knowledgeable. I'm going to take all that stuff and make you wise, man. I'm going to take all of that stuff and I'm going to put it in your mission. I'm going to take all that stuff and make that a part of your purpose. I'm going to take all that stuff and create that to be a part of your higher calling. I'm going to take all that and let you be about that right there. I'm going to take all of that and I'm going to let you find out what it's all been for. I'm going to take all of that, and with all of that mess you made of your life, I'm going to let you now take all that and go get at it. See, but that only happens when you come to God, because God is the only one that knows what you've been through and how to take what you've been through and turn it into something to help you get through what you're going through. He the only one can do that. Ain't nobody else like him. There's nothing like him on this world available to you, man. So quit tripping yourself out. Get over there and talk to God, man. Quit wasting your life like I was doing. Stop. I'm telling you, he'll let you get at it, and can't nobody let you get at it like him. All right? Let's ride.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What is this place? Wait, why am I handcuffed? What am I doing here?
13 Days of Halloween Penance, Season 4 of the award-winning horror fiction podcast presented in immersive 3D audio.
Where am I?
Why, this is the Pendleton.
All residents, please return to your habitations.
Lights up! On your feet!
You're new here, so I'll say it once. No talking.
Starring Natalie Morales of Parks and Recreation and Dead to Me.
Am I under arrest?
We don't like to use that word.
Can I leave of my own free will?
Not at this time.
So this is a prison then?
No, it's a rehabilitation center.
Premiering October 19th, ending Halloween.
I'm gonna get out.
And how, may I ask, are you going to do that?
Escape.
Listen to 13 Days of Halloween on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
One, two, three. When you think of love, gotta get it on your mind. Yeah, come on.
Look at you.
When you think of love, gotta get it on your mind. Yeah, Billy Ray Valentine. When you think of love, gotta get it on your mind.
Thank
Yeah, that's how we're doing it today. A little bit different. Shirley Strawberry.
Hey, good morning. Happy Friday, Steve.
It was a Throwback Friday opening for me. Carla Farrell.
Yeah.
Never mad on a Friday. I love it, Steve. Morning.
Never mad. Junior Jodeci Jr.
What's happening, huh? Morning, everybody. Morning, fam.
king of pranks, nephew Tommy.
Yay, top, it's Friday, baby. Let's get it, Unc.
Yo, go on get it. Jungle Love.
Yeah.
Oh, we. Now I want to know yo. Jungle Love.
Come on,
ow.
Jay.
Oh, hey, boy.
Oh, the truth.
Oh, boy.
They still put on the show.
They do. You're right.
Friday.
Yes, it is. You feeling good? It's Friday.
Yeah. Go and get this Family Feud out the way today and
get your
have me
weekend
2
going.
days off for the weekend.
What you gonna do this weekend?
Because I have no idea.
Barbecue.
But nothing is at the top of the list, though.
Let's leave
Straight chill mode.
I don't know what. Yeah.
How late do you sleep? I know you're a morning person, but like on your days off.
Maybe 6:30, maybe.
Ooh, that's late for us.
You know, as you age,
girl, I get it in deep. I get it in deep on the weekends.
6:30, huh?
Yeah, like I was up this morning at 4:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to come to work.
Yeah.
But I ain't got far to drive.
Are you working out at that early?
Yeah, I work out first.
Oh, okay.
That's a pain.
What you working
it is
on?
such a pain. Working on fat.
It ain't legs, it ain't chest, it ain't calves.
Legs, it's not your arms.
Just working on fat. No, I got plenty of muscle. I'm muscular. I don't need it. I just need to uncover them.
To burn it off. Yeah.
Yeah. They nice, man. I'm strong. I'm strong as hell. But
So you're doing cardio? A lot of cardio?
no, I don't do a lot of damn cardio. I don't like cardio. Yeah, I do it, but I don't like it. I do a combination. It's a lifting cardio combination.
Oh, okay.
That's the best way to shred weight for me. Cardio without weight training isn't the best way to burn the fat. Because I got to tone and shape too as I go.
High intensity training.
Burn it.
No, I don't like HIIT either, Junior.
You don't like them either?
No, I don't like high intensity training.
You don't like gym?
I like lit.
What's lit? Low intensity?
Low intensity training.
I know that's
I like lit cold, low intensity training with coffee.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew to run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to start your morning off with the nephew and run that prank back. What you got, Neff?
My refrigerator. I know it sounds really simple,
put the food
plain.
in it, keep it fresh.
That's right. But when you got a refrigerator being delivered, it's that window that bothers you. That 8 to 12, that 12 to 4, that window, because they never come on time. My refrigerator. Cat dog, if you would.
Hello,
I'm trying to reach Mr. please.
who is this?
Mr. This is Jackson. I'm the driver, man. I'm actually the delivery guy that's bringing your refrigerator over today.
Okay, what's going on?
Okay, listen, I know we had a window that was from 8 to 12 this morning. It's 11:30 now. So we're running a little bit behind schedule, man. We have some problems at the yard getting everything loaded up.
Oh, man, come on, man. You killing me. I can't. Y'all running behind.
We're a little bit behind schedule, man. We'll be there somewhere between 12 and 4.
Oh, come on, man. Y'all got to do better than that now. Man, I'm with my job.
I understand, sir. I understand. Actually, it's
I got all my food in here and coolers and stuff, man. I got ice everywhere, man. Come. So what's going on? Y'all ain't got the refrigerator? I'm trying to figure out.
No, we loaded up. We just had some problems. I think one of the forklifts went out, and it kind of pushed us back. So that 4-hour window we had from 8 to 12, man, just got ruined, and now we're pushing things from 12 to 4. So between 12 and 4, man, we would definitely be there.
Man, y'all got to do better than that. Who is I spoke to yesterday.
He's actually the warehouse supervisor. He's actually out today. He's not here.
So he's not in. So yeah, man. God, I'm supposed to be at work at 1 o'clock. You said y'all ain't gonna be here till in between 12 and 4. I'm supposed to be at work at 1 o'clock.
I understand it, man. I greatly apologize, man. This rarely happens, and it just so happened this morning the forklift was down, and we had a lot of stuff to load up. I got 10 refrigerators on this truck, man, and one of them's definitely yours, sir. So I'm definitely gonna be getting it to you as soon as I can.
Man, y'all man, y'all pushing it because I'm supposed to be at work. And then I done scheduled everything else around this because I'm supposed to, I got to have my refrigerator because I got all my food and stuff sitting in here in the kitchen and whatnot.
Your refrigerator went out? Did it go? Your refrigerator went out? Is that what happened?
Yeah, sir. It sure did. I mean, I hadn't had it for quite some time, so so it's just a matter of time for it to go out. So I decided to go ahead and get a new one.
Right.
So that's why.
Well, now I can schedule you next week sometime if you want me to.
No. I mean, I can't afford it. We're gonna pay for this food that I got in here all over the floor.
Let me get the hustler, man. See if I can move as quick as I can. But 12 to 4 is the window, man. I like I said, I apologize, Mr. But we'll be there, man. We're gonna be there with your refrigerator today, okay?
Okay. So when you on your way, how about I want you to call me and let me know that you're on your way, so I know what's going on.
We don't normally call when we're on our way. We just come on in and get things set up.
What you mean you don't call? Why not? You just called me just now, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
You called me then. Make no sense.
Like I said, the problem is on us, man. I'll give you a call when we en route, okay?
Okay, I appreciate that. Now, you said 12. You said between 12 and 4 now.
Yes, sir. Between 12 and 4. We definitely be there. We got you on the truck, man.
Okay. I don't want no mess, man.
No, we got you. We'll see you in a minute, man.
All right.
Take care.
Hello?
Mr.
Who is this?
This is Jackson again, the delivery guy, man, with the refrigerator.
Well, yes.
Listen, Mr. Baptiste, man, we run into a few more problems here, man. It looks like we probably not going to get that refrigerator out till tomorrow sometime.
You said what?
We run into a few more problems, man. It looks like we probably not going to get that refrigerator out till tomorrow sometime.
You done ran into a few more problems. A few more problems like what?
Sir, we got some problems with some more deliveries we got. Just with all the deliveries we got, it just don't seem we're going to make it on your side of town to be able to get this thing taken care of.
You're not going to make it on my side of town. What kind of is that? You decide you want to take my money when I pay for but you gonna tell me you ain't gonna make it on my side of town.
Well, we can definitely get out there tomorrow, man. We definitely can get out there tomorrow.
I can't have my refrigerator out here tomorrow. I got chicken and beef and brisket and all over here in my floor, and you gonna tell me you can't make it in here till tomorrow? What kind of is that? Huh?
Sir,
you ain't got no answer for me on that.
Sir, I understand.
No. I don't think you understand, son. Because I got food and ice sitting in here and coolers and all over my floor in my kitchen. You gonna tell me that you can't make it in here till tomorrow with my refrigerator because you y'all on the back around. Now where's yesterday? Now where is?
I know you spoke to Larry.
I told him yesterday I had to have my at work at 1:00. I told him that. I said, now you gotta have that refrigerator here on time because I gotta have my at work.
Well, like I said, we've had some setbacks.
I don't talk to you no more. Where's
like I said, sir, not working today. He's not in today. He's not.
Who in charge?
Well, actually, the lady named one that's actually in charge of when Larry leaves, but I don't even know if I saw morning.
Oh,
but
you raggedy what are y'all doing over there? Now, when I spoke then we gonna have it there. It was between 8 and 12. I done took off my job, but y'all had a refrigerator here. I'm here at home. And now you call me back. And you
sir, all I can tell you is we're gonna be there tomorrow. Okay? I'm not gonna go back and forth.
You say you're not gonna go back. No, you know what? You and that refrigerator. So all of y'all, you take that refrigerator, and you stick that refrigerator up your and up. I don't want the no more. I can go around and put this food in my neighbor's refrigerator, and I'm gonna go give me another from somewhere else because you playing around. I ain't got time for your mess.
Sir, I don't know if that's refundable.
You know what I mean? What the you mean you don't know if it's refundable? You got time. You gonna take my money and you gonna tell me that I can't have my money back, and you can't get my refrigerator on here on time.
Sir, listen. There's one more thing I need to tell you.
Thing to say to me because I don't
sir, no more. Okay, but I have one more thing I need to tell you. Okay, are you listening?
What?
This will probably help everything.
What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your wife.
You know what? I'm gonna fix her. So, but where the hell is my refrigerator? That's what I want to know. I tell you what, they showed up their refrigerator. I showed them where they can put it.
Why?
Like them church folks say, I pranked that thing right there. I pranked that thing.
Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO with our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building, ready for your love questions right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, time now to Ask the CLO. He is here, Steve Harvey, our Chief Love Officer. This one is from Tangela in the Bay Area. Tangela writes, I'm a 35-year-old mother of 5 daughters, and I desperately need to get away. I've gone above and beyond the call of duty as a mother. I need a week or even a weekend to myself. My husband travels for work, so he gets quiet time away. My sister is stationed in Hawaii, and I want to go visit her. But my husband told me he can't handle the girls by himself. Instead, he suggested we all go to Hawaii as a family. Would I be wrong to plan my trip and leave him home alone with our daughters?
Yep. You need a break. You need a break. Look, everybody needs me time.
Yeah.
And planning a trip to Hawaii with the family is just taking the girls with you. The guy has to understand that he's sitting up here talking about he can't handle them by himself, but he leaves them there with you by yourself. Because he gets some me time when he go out on the road traveling and all like that. He go to bed, get to watch what he want, lay all around. Come on, guy. In all fairness, he has to allow you some time to yourself. Everybody needs me time. Being a mother is hard, man. Woo! And the dude has to understand that. Being a mother is harder than fatherhood, actually. Because, hell, they got to give birth to these children. I mean, look, come on.
Carry them.
So that tag, we're sorry, they got us topped. So, yes, you need me time and you need to just go. And he need to understand that. He'll figure it out.
He will.
I can't. I bet you. Well, what you going to do?
Right. Yeah.
But telling her daughters I'm going to Hawaii and they can't go, they probably look crazy about the face.
You know how much 5 tickets is? 7 tickets?
Get to looking crazy.
Yeah, because I'm out.
Because I'm sitting up here with y'all looking crazy. See, spread crazy around.
Yeah, everybody gets some crazy. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Schuler in Augusta says, I'm a 57-year-old man and I'm renting a house to a woman that I used to date. Lately, I've been sleeping with her 28-year-old daughter and we've kept it on the down low because I don't need the drama. The woman has been ill and she can't pay her rent. Her daughter told me if I don't stop pressuring them for the rent, she's going to tell her mom about us. This will kill my reputation in town, but I need the money. What can I do?
See, old pimp Shula, let me explain something to you.
God.
You can't play the game, be the pimp and the player, and don't expect to get played or pimped. It's the game you created. You can't be the player and the pimp in the game and then don't expect the game to turn around, play, and pimp you. Yeah. Now, you screwing this woman's daughter on the down low, so you thought, but you pressuring them for money. Now, let me ask you something. So how you gonna play the young girl for some sex, but now when it comes to some allocation on the rent, you don't want to give her nothing. So now she's supposed to have to sex you, and you don't chip in nothing on the rent. Her mama, not only have you messing over her, you used to mess with her, and she's ill. Can you let some of the dog in you act like a grown man, or you just gonna be doggish your whole life? It's just about you, Shula. Now, I don't know what this young girl thinks that she's gonna accomplish by telling her mother about y'all, because that's just gonna break her heart. She already sick. So that's a stupid thing for her to initiate you with. But your dumb ass is talking about it'll ruin your reputation in town.
Reputation?
Wait a minute, dog. It's all about you?
Yeah.
You're sleeping with your former girlfriend's daughter on the low. You won't give them a break on rent because you need the money, but you need the sex from the 28-year-old, but you need your reputation intact. Look like they're going to be staying there for free for a while to me.
Pussy ain't free.
All right. We're moving on. SP in Hanover.
It ain't free, partner.
All right. My husband died in January, and I offered to let his brother and his wife move in with me because I needed the company and I have plenty of room. His brother and I love to watch old movies, and we stay up late together in the living room watching movies, reminiscing, and making love while his wife is sleeping. It helped me deal with the loss of my husband, and I don't want it to end. Should I tell him I'm falling for him or not? What?
What?
They just buried Clarence.
Sleeping with his brother
January
has helped you deal with his death.
That's what she said.
Because I guess it's like he ain't gone no more.
Yeah. She imagines it's him.
So I'm trying to, and now his wife in the other room sleep. How old did she say she was?
She is, she didn't say, Steve. She did not say. Oh, she didn't say.
Okay. Y'all watching
no
old
age.
movies.
Car wash, stuff like that.
Well, it depends on who you is, I mean, how old you are.
Claudine.
Gladiator old. I was talking to some people on the set today. They were talking about Gladiator. What's that? I said, Gladiator.
What?
What the hell you mean? What is Gladiator? She told me when Gladiator came out, I was 4. Wow. I went,
that's possible, yeah.
So, look, lady, we can't help you. I mean, if that's how you decided to get over the death of your husband in January, is by May to start sleeping with his brother.
4 months later.
I don't really know what to say to you. Because his
wife wakes up, Steve.
Well, then they all going to be in there. Now they all going to be in there making a damn movie then.
Yeah. What is going on?
We finna see a crime
get up
scene
sooner or later.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
I don't know what to tell you, lady. Sorry. Good luck.
And all she wants to know is, should she tell him she's falling for him or not? That's the only thing she wants from the CLO. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Go on and tell him.
Tell your brother-in-law.
Go and tell your brother-in-law that you're falling for him. And ask him to go in there and tell his wife how she feel about it.
Right.
Your sister.
And y'all make some coffee and talk it over.
Write us back.
While your husband's picture is on the wall.
All right, coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What is this place? Wait, why am I handcuffed? What am I doing here?
13 Days of Halloween, Penance, Season 4 of the award-winning horror fiction podcast presented in immersive 3D audio.
Where am I?
Why, this is the Pendleton.
All residents, please return to your habitations.
Lights up! On your feet!
You're new here, so I'll say it once. No talking.
Starring Natalie Morales of Parks and Recreation and Dead to Me.
Am I under arrest?
We don't like to use that word.
Can I leave of my own free will?
Not at this time.
So this is a prison then?
No, it's a rehabilitation center.
Premiering October 19th, ending Halloween.
I'm gonna get out.
And how, may I ask, are you going to do that?
Escape.
Listen to 13 Days of Halloween on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I noticed Jacob is not in his crib. So I look in Sarah's room. She's not there. So I'm like, okay, they're not there.
Unrestorable is a new true crime podcast that investigates the case of Catherine Hoggle, a mother accused of murder.
I'm thinking, like, what's going on? Like, this is insane. Like, where are my kids?
But despite signs that Catherine Hoggle took her tiny children one by one into the night, never to come home again, she has yet to stand trial. Because soon after her children went missing, she was declared incompetent to stand trial.
When I would ask her end game, it was, I've been advised to remain incompetent. And then I would say, well, who advised you? Troy, I can't tell you that.
In Maryland, if a defendant is found incompetent and can't be restored to competency, their felony charges are dismissed after 5 years. So as the clock counts down, Catherine's charges on the verge of being dismissed. Will a grieving dad ever get justice? Listen to Unrestorable on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Carla found this great article on hiring your relatives, your family members.
Always do, though.
Yeah, we're all on Team Tommy for the most part.
I'm on your team.
I'm always Team Tommy.
Jay is president and CEO.
Team Tommy, baby.
Yeah, but here's some information from the article. Here are the pros, Steve, okay, for hiring your relatives. You already know
what you're getting. You already know. You don't have to guess. You don't have to think about it. You know because this is a member of your family, so you know this person. Here's some of the cons, though. It sends the wrong signal to other employees.
I ain't finished.
You know, like they're not qualified for the job. They just got the job because he was your relative.
They don't be.
Huh?
That's true.
Here's another con. A relative may feel the rules don't apply to, in this case, him.
That's so true about him.
Yeah. He just missed 2 days.
Yeah, but he didn't get paid, though.
Oh, okay.
That's where the stain gonna come in.
Oh, you
Good thing he sold out all them shows.
He's gonna need it. He's gonna need it. All right,
so he working to compensate for his check.
Here's another con, Steve. Well, you don't necessarily do this, but other CEOs might not hire relatives because the con is you hold back from criticism or you don't discipline him. So in this case, you did. You did dock him his pay, right?
Man, I wish I would. How I'm gonna not criticize him? What is we talking about? If we're not doing criticism, why are we talking?
But you hired him though, Steve.
That was not by choice, Shirley.
What do you mean?
My sister.
Oh, Miss.
The only reason I ain't fired him is because of her.
Well, I wasn't a good hire, though.
You don't think he does good work, Steve?
Wait a minute.
You don't think I was a good hire?
Boy, if I could replay the days you missed, the times you called in.
Oh, man. From day one, though, Steve.
Dog, I can't even tell you.
Yeah. You guys weren't even here on day one when Tommy used to call in from his bed.
Call in from where?
At least twice a week.
Yeah, asking if he had to come in.
Is that true, Tommy?
I was trying to get used to the system. That's all.
But we were all here.
What else you got, Shirley?
That's about it. The article goes on to say that issues with family members who come up... I don't even want to say this.
I got new.
Wait.
Hold on. Hold for this one.
Wait. Yeah, just wait. I got to brace yourself. The article goes on to say issues with family members who come up short.
Wow. Shirley, you didn't have to reach it.
Not to say it.
All that's supposed to be team.
You could have let that go.
He asked me. He asked me. It's his show.
As president, that was wrong.
They come up where, Shirley?
It said issues with family members.
Look. I do a pretty good job around here,
Who
man.
come up short on the job.
They must have interviewed Tommy for this article.
Should be addressed just as they would any other employee.
Anybody else, right?
But what if they're the shortest one on the job?
Wow.
That's Pop Team right there.
Okay.
Yeah, Pop Team. You didn't have to read that.
I don't know.
Feel better now.
She hollering.
Hey, man.
You got it out your sister.
Try to read it one more time.
I didn't write
Don't read it no more. We heard it.
We don't need to hear it again.
What'd you say, President and CEO of Team Tommy?
We don't need to hear it again.
Yeah, but why she hollering?
Hey, man, she got water coming out of her eyes.
I think Steve asked me, did you not ask me to read this again, Steve?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know what it was. But you could not. You weren't gonna let it go.
Okay.
I was gonna offer you some other reasons why you shouldn't hire a relative.
No, Junior, I don't think I should.
We've already heard it.
No.
Shirley, I bet you $1,000 you can't read it without laughing. Ready, set, go.
Okay. $1,000 on the
Here
line.
we go, 1,000.
Okay, the article goes on to say issues with family members.
Come on.
I can do it.
Come on.
$1,000. Issues with family members. Breathe.
Come on.
Issues with
Get it out.
Issues with family members who come up short.
Evil. That is the devil.
That's all it is.
That's all it is.
Who come up
That is so cute.
Come on, I'm trying to get this $1,000.
You can't get it. Don't worry about it.
I lost it. Okay.
One more time.
Okay.
2,000.
Okay, I can do it. Okay. The article goes on to say that issues with family members who...
Come on.
Who come up short?
Really true. It ain't all that shit.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty good.
On the job.
He's trying to take this
on the
tissue.
job and everywhere else, too.
Trying to take this tissue and wipe your eyes.
Shelly, he come up short at the amusement park. You ever seen anybody go to the amusement park and that stick means so much?
Are you talking about the high stick?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I've cried up
Doing too
all my
much.
makeup.
You ever seen somebody get on an amusement ride, they shut the safety bar down and he stepped right out? You ever seen somebody come down that first hill on that roller coaster and everybody on the train got to grab him?
Keep on going.
Yeah.
So, in other words,
That's how y'all welcome me back, huh?
Yeah, welcome back,
that's how
Tommy.
y'all do it.
Oh, dog, you should have seen what was happening while you was gone. Captain of Teen Tommy was just doing
the
you.
president. So, in other words, Steve, they're saying that it might be the worst decision you can make to hire a relative.
Oh, it ain't no doubt about it for me.
All right, coming up, he's here.
I actually thought he liked me being.
That was a bonus right there. You got that one for free.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather date the hottest person in the world but not be able to have sex with her? Or would you rather date an ugly person that you can have sex with?
B.
Well, we just walk around with this pretty
Junior
person.
said B.
Yeah.
Straight up and down.
Come on, ugly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Talk
all
to
that
a rough,
ugly.
too.
What are you
can talk
talking
to a
about?
rough. Get your ugly ass in here. That was going on.
No, you can't talk. You ain't gonna be able to talk.
You can't say that, Junior.
Ugly people been in
I
a
just
lot of fights, Junior. That ain't who you want to talk rough to.
Get your ugly ass in
A lot of
here.
fights.
You
Okay.
can't say that, Junior. That's not nice.
Go on, say it again, Junior. Say it again.
Get your ugly ass in here and get naked. You know, pop!
Right there.
Yeah, you're going to get it. But not what you think you're going to get.
You about to be ugly with him.
Busy.
Now, we're gonna be two ugly ass people in here.
Tommy, what you got?
I'm going with
Hottest
ugly.
person in the world. Oh, you going to go with
Yeah, I'm
ugly?
going with ugly.
Yeah, we're going.
I ain't gonna be sitting up there just fantasizing all day.
Right. All right. Next one. Would you rather have no toes or no fingers?
What is this?
Tommy ain't gonna be able to answer this question right here.
He is struggling with it. Why you say that, Steve?
I need my hands. I'm gonna go with hands. I need my hands. I'm gonna let them feet go.
Yeah.
No
You
toes.
ain't gonna be able to walk. You gonna be rocking off. You gonna rock off them little ass feet you got.
He already at a distance.
You ain't even gonna be able to stay up. You gonna mess around and be a weeble wobble.
I'm gonna be just fine.
A weeble wobble.
Yeah, you gonna be one of the people having the little nubs on the bottom of your feet. You ain't got no toes. That's the only thing keeping you up.
Okay, so what's your answer, Steve?
No, I need these fingers, man.
Okay, so no
Got to
toes.
have
You're
these
going.
fingers. I take these.
No
if
toes.
I
You
take
rocking
these toes. Well, if I take these toes, I'll still wear 10.
You still tall.
I take my toes, I'm down to a 10. I go from 13 to a 10. I can still walk on these 10s. Tommy, you take your toes off, you're going to be a 4. Size 4.
Well, 11 and a half.
All right, next one.
And if you
would
take
you rather
your fingers off, you whoop, these little bitty ass hands you got.
We're moving on. Would you
Slap
rather
somebody and they start laughing.
Would you rather give up your cell phone for a month or give up bathing for a month?
No bath.
For a month.
No, I got to give up that cell phone.
You can have this phone. I got
Well,
to
the
get this
world's
water.
dirtiest man lived till he was 94.
He didn't
I'm
bathe
not
for
finna
His
get
ass
phone
ain't
all the
on
way to
TV.
94.
Yeah, his ass ain't
have
on
a
TV.
judge
I
show.
can't be sitting up there for 30 days. How y'all doing?
Nah, my
today?
show called Ready to
Steve,
Stay.
How you doing? You ain't.
All right.
It ain't no.
All right,
hiding
that's
that.
today's round of Would You Rather. Thank you, guys.
I ain't even gonna be able to stand my own ass.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time now to check Steve's voicemail. And if you would like to leave Steve a message, if you would, call him. 877-29-STEVE is the number. 877-29-STEVE. We might just play your message back on the air like we're going to do Rosa in Tennessee. Rosa says she does not put up with cheating, Steve.
Hello, Steve. How are you doing in the morning crew? Look, I was talking about all these women be writing in about their boyfriends cheating. But what they expect, like I said, when I had a man, dating or whatever, I tell them up front. I said, like I say, you cheat, you gone. I ain't got time for no cheating. If you want to be cheating, keep your ass out in the street where you can cheat. Cause you gonna be dipping and dabbing in one place and then come lay down with me. No. But like I said, I live in Tennessee and my first name is Rosa.
First of all, let me say this right here. I really couldn't understand what y'all gonna have to start. No. What y'all gonna have to start doing when y'all leave these messages, y'all gonna have to stop drinking and then calling this machine because y'all ain't got no friends. Now, look, y'all ain't got nobody in your life and you do all this drinking and then I can't find nobody to talk to. I'm finna call Steve. Well, don't call me if you've been drinking. I have to tell you something. Don't call me. Stay out in them streets. Come up in here dipping and dabbing like you finna just be in here to sleeping with me for the streets. Because when I'm in the bed, I want to be in the bed for myself to be there. And then when you coming in with it, and I'll be sitting in the here waiting on you. And you out in the streets and you get it. I've been cooking all this food in here this evening, and you ain't out in the street.
Stop
talking. Close the door before you let the flies in here.
She did not say all of that.
And then that's that's all I want. My first name is Rose.
Rosa from Tennessee.
That's what they told me it was.
All right, here's
y'all. That's what it is.
Next caller is.
Good morning yourself, Junior.
Her name is Carla. This next caller, she needs some advice about her mean mother.
Hi, Steve. It's Carla. My mom has a stank attitude, and she came to my job and embarrassed me, and I do not want to have Thanksgiving dinner with her at all, ever. I need a nice way to tell her, no, I don't want to have Thanksgiving dinner with you because you got a stank attitude. Let me know. Thanks. Bye.
Well, based on the way you sound, you can't cook yet.
You got that out of her voice.
You can't cook. She can't cook yet.
You don't even know. You don't know how to. You never roasted no turkey. You don't know how to make no dressing.
How can you tell that by the way she sounds?
I can just tell. She got a stank attitude. She came to my side. I won't go to her house for Thanksgiving forever, which means you've been going over there forever. And the reason you go over there is because it's family, and your mama can't cook. You can't cook. This going to be a hungry-ass Thanksgiving for you. I'm going to tell you that right now. And you don't really sound like you a big football fan, and even if you was, I don't know what you going to eat this Thanksgiving. You going to have to order pizza. Girl, listen to me.
For Thanksgiving.
Go in there and find out what's wrong with your mama. Your mama might be bitter. She ain't got no man, maybe. Things ain't gone wrong. She feel underappreciated that she did all this for all these kids. Now, y'all don't hardly come by and see her. You don't know what it is. But you have got to fix this for Thanksgiving because you don't sound like your ass can cook at all. I know how people can cook sound. They wheeze when they talk. They short of breath because they got a lot of weight on them because they've been eating. And, she sound thin and everything. It's hard to find a good skinny ass cook.
How much she sound like she weigh?
Let's move on.
She weigh about 108.
108?
Yeah, 108.
So that's it.
I mean, I don't like people falling out with their parents.
I don't know.
You know how your mama is. You already know that. Just go on over there and fix it. This ain't the first time she a trip.
But she came to her job.
Her mom has a stank attitude. Ooh.
She came to the shop, her job, Tommy?
And embarrassed her.
Look, your mama could have, something really wrong, condition or something, She old.
All right. Listen, coming up next, it is the nephew and today's prank phone call right after this.
Don't do that. Just stop doing her hair. Don't.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. This subject, wow, this letter right here is painful, you guys. The subject, he stole my wife from right up under me.
If you're going to do it, that's how you do it, right up under somebody. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to tell you something.
Steve?
It's statements like that get you stoned. I'm just letting you know. Yeah.
Get your nephew, Steve.
Hey, man, you can do your little pranks. Yeah. But that statement right there get you stoned.
So not cool.
Ambulance ride. What's your name?
All right, keep on.
He said.
Right now, the nephew is in the building with today's prank phone call. What do you have for us today, nephew?
Well, you know, Shirley, all men are not like Tommy, blessed in certain areas. You understand?
Finances.
No, not finances. Other areas.
Multiple jobs.
No.
TV
shows.
Physically blessed. Like that. You understand?
Well,
things that a woman is looking for where you are just physically just blessed.
Well, I can't comment on that part because I don't know anything about that. But I know where you ain't physically.
Thank God.
That's for damn sure.
Where? What are you talking about?
Go to the doctor. They measure his ass. I bet he be short.
Everybody is not blessed.
He is in the family, so I'm just assuming.
Everybody is not blessed. So here's the title: Go big or go home. Yeah, dog.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Darnell. Let's see, who's this? Darnell, how you doing? This is Scott with Bigger and Better. Where we make you large and in charge. How you doing today? Scott who? My name is Scott and I'm with Bigger and Better, where we make you large and in charge. I'm good, Scott. What's up? We were actually given a phone call by your wife. Your wife is that correct? Yeah. Okay. Well, your wife's birthday is coming up pretty soon. Is that right? Yeah. It's a couple weeks. Yeah, it's coming up. Okay, have you decided on getting her anything, or have you purchased anything yet? No, I got a couple things in mind. Well, actually, we got a call from. I think we've got something that's gonna really help you guys, and something I think that she wanted to recommend. That's something that you probably wouldn't think about getting. All right, I'm all ears. Okay, I've been racking my brain, so I'm all ears. Actually. Gave us a call. She's actually had an idea, what she would really, really like for her birthday present. So, what's the name of your company again? Bigger and Better. Like I said, hold on. She called you. I'm sorry. She called you to give me an idea on what I should get her for her birthday. Yeah. Well, this is something that's a little different, and it's something that you probably would never in a million years think of. But here at Bigger and Better, where we make you large and in charge, we actually do some things that we definitely know you wouldn't have thought of. So I definitely understand her giving us a call. Sam. What's your name? What's your name again? Sam? No, Sam. Scott. Scott, get to the point. What you selling? Actually, let us know that there's some things that are really, really lacking between you guys. And she would very much like for her birthday where you can be a lot more well endowed. So, that's what we do here at Bigger and Better. What? We actually... Hello? What? I could be more what? More well endowed, sir. So I think really what's going on is Bianca's really not satisfied right now. And she call you to tell you that I'm not. What do you mean well endowed? My junk? Sir, you're inadequate. You know what I mean? I guess maybe very impotent. I'm not sure, but are you kidding me? What's the name of this company again? Bigger and Better, where we make you large and in charge. And right now. You're not large and in charge, and we want to get you to that. Are you able to come in for a consultation? Good consultation. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna call her right now because this is right now. Okay, I'm gonna call her. Well, what we're trying to do. First of all, let me say this. Do you not think you need to come in? I don't even think I need to be talking to you, Mr. Scott, about whatever is going on in my bedroom. I'm king. So I'm not even. I don't even know what the going on. Whatever your company is selling, whatever services you offer me that's going to increase me in the bedroom. This is the first sign of denial, right? I don't have no denial. I don't have no problems in the bedroom. Okay, well, you know what I'm saying. So I don't even. Why am I even still on the phone with you? Okay, but sir,
I mean, you ain't have to worry about hearing from her. If she got some kind of account with you, then you go ahead and close that out.
Okay, but Mr. Darnell, let me say this: you have a very big ego, sir. But what I want to do is but you're not as big as your ego. I want to get you to that point.
This is some crazy. I've heard some crazy things people say online, but you're gonna call me talk about my wife called you and saying that I'm inadequate in the bedroom?
Sir, you know what? And once again,
I'm trying. I know you're just doing your job, Scott, but I'm gonna have to call her right now. Okay? Don't worry. Lose my number, Scott. Don't call me no. Okay?
You're in denial.
I'm in denial. You. Hello?
Sir, I really want to help you as much as I can.
Listen, man. Listen. I'm trying to get my wife on the phone right now. Okay? I know you got a job to do, but what I need you to do right now is stop calling me. All right? I'm trying to be nice to you because I'm sure whatever it is, she called you and you just doing your job. All right?
But sir, I'm trying to get you in here to get a consultation so we can get you further along than where you are.
Consultation? A consultation? I don't need no consultation. I don't need no assistance from you, Scott.
Okay, sir, you're
call me no more, man.
Hey, you're small, and I want to make you bigger.
You want to make me bigger? What is this anyway? You think bigger? Huh? What kind of job is that? How you even get a job like that? You apply for this job? You idiot? Were you a high school dropout?
Sir, I'm trying to get you in.
Stop calling me, man.
Mr. Darnell, I'm still trying to help you get through the situation, okay? Are you willing to come in for a consultation? At least we're coming in for a consultation. We can get you further along than where you are.
Are you listening to me? The only consultation we're going to have is my fist in your face if you call me again. I'll tell you what, I will come in for a consultation. Give me your address and everything like that, all your information, and I will come down for a consultation. You going to be there?
I'm here the first 8 hours of the day, sir. What I want to do is get you lined up and get your procedure.
Let me call my wife. I don't need no damn procedure. Give me your info, and you don't have to worry about hearing from us no more, okay? But right now, I need you to get off the phone. I don't want to hang up on you. I understand you're trying to do your job.
Darnell, you're small. You're small, and I'm trying to make you bigger,
man,
sir.
You.
Hey, sir, you know what? I'm trying to help you. You're the person that's a little small guy. I'm trying to help you with your problem. Now, if you're not going to be appreciative of it, then I don't even understand why your wife knows you're having a problem.
Give me your address, and we can have this conversation face to face. You don't know who the
then why would your wife call here, sir?
It doesn't matter. If I can get on the line, I can figure out why she called you.
Because you're inadequate.
Man.
Hey, sir, here's the problem. You're tiny and you don't want to admit it.
Tiny?
Let me get you.
You don't know me, man. You never seen me. You don't know anything about me. I can't even believe my wife would even call you with this. This is how you do business? You gonna call me I'm tiny?
Sir, let me explain something to you. I'm not only the president, but I'm also a client, sir.
I don't give a what you are, okay?
Okay. And there are some other things that let us know as well.
What the would that be?
She also wanted me to tell you that this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife just prank phone called you back.
Man, that ain't funny, man. I'm over here looking at my in the mirror. Man, it's kind of great to on her. I thought I was good, but I got a little nervous there. I was like, man.
What's the baddest radio show in the land?
Come on, now you know it's the Steve Harvey radio show, man.
What? You woke up motivated.
On another note, Chicago, Windy City, y'all get ready. The nephew is coming to town, and it is star-studded. Y'all don't want to miss none of this. Hosted by yours truly, Nephew Tommy. And that is 2 nights. That's sweetest day. It's Friday night or Saturday night at the Airy Crown. This Friday, this Saturday. Come on out at the Airy Crown. Friday or Saturday, Chicago, Illinois. I would be dressed to impress and ready.
All right. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. Subject, he stole my wife right from under me. Wow. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What is this place? Wait, why am I handcuffed? What am I doing here?
13 Days of Halloween, Penance. Season 4 of the award-winning horror fiction podcast presented in immersive 3D audio.
Where am I?
Why, this is the Pendleton.
All residents, please return to your habitations.
Lights up! On your feet!
You're new here, so I'll say it once. No talking.
Starring Natalie Morales of Parks and Recreation and Dead to Me.
Am I under arrest?
We don't like to use that word.
Can I leave of my own free will?
Not at this time.
So this is a prison then?
No, it's a rehabilitation center.
Premiering October 19th, ending Halloween.
I'm gonna get out.
And how, may I ask, are you going to do that?
Escape.
Listen to 13 Days of Halloween on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I noticed Jacob is not in his crib. So I look in Sarah's room. She's not there. So I'm like, okay, they're not there.
Unrestorable is a new true crime podcast that investigates the case of Catherine Hoggle, a mother accused of murder.
I'm thinking, like, what's going on? Like, this is insane. Like, where are my kids?
But despite signs that Catherine Hoggle took her tiny children one by one into the night, never to come home again, she has yet to stand trial. Because soon after her children went missing, she was declared incompetent to stand trial.
When I would ask her end game, it was, I've been advised to remain incompetent. And then I would say, well, who advised you? Troy, I can't tell you that.
In Maryland, if a defendant is found incompetent and can't be restored to competency, their felony charges are dismissed after 5 years. So as the clock counts down, Catherine's charges on the verge of being dismissed. Will a grieving dad ever get justice? Listen to Unrestorable on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, on sex, on work, on parenting, on dating, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to SteveHarveyFM.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We'll do our best to help you. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
This letter makes me sad right here. Subject, he stole my wife from right up under me. Okay? Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a hardworking, faithful man. I was married for 15 years to my college sweetheart. I never had any problems in my marriage until I tried to help out a friend. Here's what happened. My wife had a best friend, and the friend was married to a big-time cheater. We were always there for her if she was going through drama with her husband. Their marriage finally ended when her husband got her cousin pregnant. She put him out of the house, and he didn't have anywhere to go. So I talked my wife into letting him stay with us for a while so he could sort things out. The first week, he kept to himself and he slept a whole lot when he wasn't at work. The second week, he started talking more. I came home from work one day and he and my wife had cooked together and we all sat and ate. Going into the third week, I sat down with him to see if he'd made other living arrangements. He informed me that he was very comfortable in my house, and he said my wife loved having him there. He told me that he could tell my wife needed to be loved properly, so he seduced her, and he's been making love to her almost daily for the past 2 weeks. You can guess what happened next. I grabbed him, and I slung him to the ground, and my wife rushed in and yelled for me to stop. She said it was all true, and she apologized to me. Fast forward to the present, I have a new house, he's in my old house with my wife, and they are getting married when our divorce is final. He took my kindness for weakness and stole my wife from right up under me. I still want to put hands on him, but there's no use in it because he already got my wife. It's going to be hard for me to trust another female. How could I move past this and find happiness again? Wow. Now you see why this letter makes me sad. I mean, just when you think you've heard it all, I'm just really sorry because you sound like a truly nice man. You sound like a nice guy. You know, women ask all the time, where are the nice guys? You know, there are no more nice guys. Well, this was truly a nice guy. These weren't even your friends. These were your wife's friends. She was your wife's best friend. You weren't even, come on. You stepped in to help your wife's best friend's husband out. You didn't have to do any of this. You didn't have to do it. And I know you're probably asking yourself why you did now. This loser man, I'm being kind when I use that word. He stabbed you in your back so hard, then he twisted that knife, okay? But I can't blame him entirely because your wife played a big role. What is wrong with her? What is wrong with your wife? You guys have been college sweethearts and been married for 15 years. So she lets this guy come in here and after 2 weeks, she's sleeping with the guy and defending him, trying to pull you off him when he clearly deserved a beat down. He was very comfortable in not only living in your house, but, taking liberties with your wife and everything else. And now he's staying in your house. This is terrible. I blame your wife for allowing this to go down. But more than that, I blame him because you were just showing kindness to another man who needed it at the time. I think he overstayed. You allowed him to overstay. 3 weeks is too long. He should have gotten it together by then. And if he didn't, he should have moved on. How do you move on? One way is to hopefully, get some female companionship in your life. That's one way you can do it. Move forward and have happiness again. You say it's hard for you to trust females. All females aren't like that. I hope you know that. But, start slowly with friendship from a female and take it from there. You can move on and get past this, and you're going to have to try and forgive. Steve?
I don't see nothing about no moving on in this letter. This just about this letter. Yeah, I don't see the moving on. I don't start over my head. You married 15 years to your college sweetheart. Got it? Never had problems in my marriage till I tried to help out a friend. Definition of friend. Here's what happened. My wife had a best friend. So this your wife's best friend, and the friend was married to a big-time cheater. Now, nowhere in this letter really was you saying that this man was your friend. Your wife's best friend, and the friend was married to a big-time cheater. We were always there for her when she was going through drama with her husband. Y'all were always there for her. You ain't mentioned this guy yet. Then the marriage finally ended when her husband got her cousin pregnant. Okay, understood. She put him out the house. He didn't have nowhere to go. So then you talked to your wife to let him stay with y'all for a while. When he become your friend? Exactly. But y'all was with the lady to help her through all the trauma. Then she put the man out. Now y'all take him in too. What is y'all, a shelter? You have to decide, though. You got a home or a damn shelter. Now, the first week he kept to himself and he slept a lot when he wasn't at work. Then the second week he started talking with her. Here the letter change. I come home from work one day. He and my wife had cooked together and we all sat down and ate. This where the letter end for me.
Exactly, Steve.
This damn letter over.
We got to take a break right here.
You cooking together for?
We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject of today's letter, he stole my wife from right up under me. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter subject. He stole my wife right from under me. Right from up under me.
This letter, unbelievable. Dude been married to a college sweetheart. They ain't have no problems. Her best friend had, and her friend, her best friend, his wife had a best friend who was married to a big-time cheater. Then y'all was always there for her, going through the drama with her husband. Then the marriage ended when her husband got her cousin pregnant. She put him out the house. He didn't have anywhere to go. So I talked my wife into letting him stay with us so he could sort things out. First week, kept to himself. Slept a whole lot. Then he wasn't at work. The second week, he started talking more. I come home from work one day. He and my wife had cooked together, and we all sat down and ate. Cooking together for what? Ain't nobody here but me, you that I invited, and my wife. Why is 2 people cooking this damn meal? 3 people don't require help in the kitchen. If your wife been cooking, it's just a little bit extra for 1 more. Half a cup more rice in the bowl. uncooked. That blows up to 2 damn cups of 8 rice.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Now, that's where we start having the problem with right now. Now, going into the 3rd week, I sat down with the man to see if he'd made other living arrangements. He informed me that he was very comfortable in my house.
Right there.
See, I don't even know how we having this conversation. There's nobody Tommy, there's nobody that know me can make this statement to me that I'm very comfortable in your house. And he said, my wife loved having him there.
Wow.
See, I don't know nobody that really know me that can open their mouth and say these damn things. This ain't disrespectful. This who you think you talking to? Mm-hmm. He told me he could tell my wife needed to be loved properly. Now, let's stop this damn letter
right there.
Because the dude that's writing this letter is a little weak-ass dude. I'm sorry, man. This little weak-ass dude. Because first of all, I can't write the letter into the type because he had to send it in email. You can't email from jail. So I couldn't even send this letter. See, there's no way I can send this letter because my ass in jail. Yeah. Dog, what did you say to me?
It's an ass whooping.
He told me he could tell my wife needed to be loved properly. What? So he seduced her, and he's been making love to her almost daily for the past 2 weeks. What?
I told you that.
Human can say these words to me, and I sit down and type it. Dog, I could tell your wife needed to be loved properly. That was it.
Yeah, we actually need to talk to this guy.
I could tell your wife needed to be loved.
That's it.
That's it. All after that is ass whooping. All this here. First of all, you can tell my wife needed to be loved properly. That's when I stand up. Okay. I could tell your wife okay, then he said he been making love to her daily for the past. You done told me you screwing my wife.
What?
You thought you could say it, and then now this way he trying to sound like a man. But I'm gonna tell you what, this didn't happen, y'all. He just did this for life.
Yeah.
No.
He didn't beat him up?
No, he didn't do this right here. You can guess what happened next. No, see, next.
No, we can't.
No, we can't. We can't figure it out.
I grabbed him and slung him to the ground. That ain't even how we fight.
No. Slunging ain't first.
Dog, I grabbed him and slung him to the ground. And he let you? This is a dude that's bold enough to tell you he can slept with your wife. I grabbed him and slung him to the ground, and my wife rushed in and yelled for me to stop. She said it was all true, and she apologized to me. What? You know how long it would have took her to get me off him? You know how many police cars would have been outside? Come on, he'd have been all behind the refrigerator hiding. You know, I'm trying to kill this dude. Do you know, dog?
Everything in that kitchen.
Dog.
I'm using everything in that kitchen.
Fast forward to the present. She said it was all true and she apologized to me. Fast forward to the present. I have a new house. He's in my old house with my wife, and they are getting married when our divorce is final. What? Hey, dog, you living in my house, the one I'm paying for? No, man, with her. No, man, that's not happening. None of this is happening. This is unthinkable. Ain't no real man reading this letter going, well, you know, Steve, what could he do? What did he do? We all sitting here going, the question would be, what didn't I do?
Yeah.
Damn,
that's a short
set
list.
the house on fire. And killed everybody in here. We got yellow tape around the building. There's chalk marks on the ground. He done hid the weapons. He got DNA everywhere. The man ain't got no fingernails. Steve bleeding. Steve in a coma, and everybody else in a damn coma. Cause that's what would have happened.
We got to take a break right here.
Every time I see
you can post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up at 46 after the hour, we're going to have part 3 of today's Strawberry Letter subject. He stole my wife from right up under me.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Steve, we were talking about this strawberry letter. You had a lot more to say on its subject. He stole my wife from right up under me.
Just a quick recap. Dude
yeah.
invited this man over to the house. He ended up sleeping with his wife. Told him could look at your wife and tell she needed to be loved properly. I've been sleeping with her every day for the past 2 weeks. So you know what happened next. I grabbed him and slung him to the ground. What? Hold up, dog.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody get stabbed.
That's what we waiting on.
Ain't nobody. We in the kitchen talking. You told me you been sleeping with my wife for 2 weeks. Ain't nobody get stabbed.
Wow.
Ain't nobody got their face held down on the eye with the gas on.
Everybody got all their ligaments.
I didn't reach behind the stove and snatch the gas line out and stick it in your butt. I didn't do none of that.
There you go. Now you talking now.
Yeah. I didn't slam your head in the freezer door 9 times. I ain't do that.
Yeah.
I slung him to the ground. I grabbed him and slung him to the ground. Slung him to the ground.
So you don't believe that because that's not how you guys operate.
No, Shirley, that didn't happen.
Shirley,
okay. I'm asking.
You cannot tell no living man that I know that's married and put in time with a wife and a dude sitting in his house and say these words to him, and his reaction is, I grabbed him and slung him to the ground. Then my wife yelled for me to stop. So then he stopped.
Okay.
You know what?
No.
I'm putting his ass so bad I can't even hear her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she need to get out the way while I'm throwing these blows any damn way.
Yeah.
Then he says, fast forward to the present, I got a new house. So you moved out your house, and there's a man that moved in your house that's screwing your wife in that house. This house ain't awful. This house don't have no soot damage.
From the fire you set.
Yeah, you can actually live in this house. It ain't no water damage when the fire department come. You ain't set nothing on fire. He sleeping in your house, screwing your wife. You done went and got a new house, and they getting married when I divorced, and y'all ain't even divorced. So now you're still paying for this house that he in sleeping with your wife. Partner, I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't none of this happening with no dudes I know. Okay, one of my best friends, Biggie Wig. If you sit in Big house and tell him you've been sleeping with his wife,
man,
this is not even a news story. We're on 48 Hours.
Yeah. Greatest episode.
Everybody on that block, their house is in jeopardy. Their whole block.
All right.
This is an episode of Forensic Files.
The greatest wonder.
We gotta go, guys.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What is this place? Wait, why am I handcuffed? What am I doing here?
13 Days of Halloween Penance, Season 4 of the award-winning horror fiction podcast presented in immersive 3D audio.
Where am I?
Why, this is the Pendleton.
All residents, please return to your habitations.
Lights up! On your feet!
You're new here, so I'll say it once. No talking.
Starring Natalie Morales of Parks and Recreation and Dead to Me.
Am I under arrest?
We don't like to use that word.
Can I leave of my own free will?
Not at this time.
So this is a prison then?
No, it's a rehabilitation center.
Premiering October 19th, ending Halloween.
I'm gonna get out.
And how, may I ask, are you going to do that?
Escape.
Listen to 13 Days of Halloween on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I noticed Jacob is not in his crib. So I look in Sarah's room. She's not there. So I'm like, okay, they're not there.
Unrestorable is a new true crime podcast that investigates the case of Catherine Hoggle, a mother accused of murder.
I'm thinking, like, what's going on? Like, this is insane. Like, where are my kids?
But despite signs that Catherine Hoggle took her tiny children one by one into the night, never to come home again, she has yet to stand trial. Because soon after her children went missing, she was declared incompetent to stand trial.
When I would ask her end game, it was, I've been advised to remain incompetent. And then I would say, well, who advised you? Troy, I can't tell you that.
In Maryland, if a defendant is found incompetent and can't be restored to competency, their felony charges are dismissed after 5 years. So as the clock counts down, Catherine's charge is on the verge of being dismissed. Will a grieving dad ever get justice? Listen to Unrestorable on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, guys, Americans spend 92% of their time inside these days, but something called the nature pyramid can help us get outside more, okay? It's like the food pyramid, but it recommends how much time we should be spending in nature to reduce stress and boost our happiness. The 25-3 rule for the nature pyramid says we need 20 minutes outside, like in a park, 3 times a week. We need 5 hours a month in semi-wild nature, like a forest, a state park, and then 3 days a year off the grid in nature, like camping. Really? So that is something I will never do. Never say never, but I will never go camping.
3 days a month. Off the grid.
Yeah. In nature,
to where?
Like camping.
Wilderness, way out in the middle of nowhere.
Just take a break. Yeah.
No, hey, listen to me, y'all. Don't carry your ass up in them woods.
Yeah. No. For camping, Steve, it's 3 days a year. For camping.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I ain't mad at that. Okay.
3 days a year.
Should say 3,000 a month. What y'all talking about? Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
5 hours a month in semi-wild nature, like a forest state park. Okay.
You back to the Dallas.
5 hours. Okay now.
A month, 5 hours a month. That's all.
Yeah. That's not bad. I'm just walking around.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Liddell, my herbologist, he up in there now.
In the mountain.
Yeah, he send video every time. He all up in Blue Ridge Mountains. Walk, Steve, we gotta get out here and hike some more. Excuse me, I have a job.
Make the Family Feud.
He texts me once a week. Hey, we got to get out here on some of these trails. I like hiking with you. It's fun.
Yeah.
I'll go to work. And the last time my ass went up there with him hiking, I hurt my I got what they call that up under your foot, plantar something.
Oh yeah, I've heard
plantar.
I've heard of that.
Fasciitis. Plantar fasciitis. I've had that twice in my life. Very, very painful.
I know I ain't got it.
You heard me? I'm like, what? Charlie horse?
Yeah, I can't say that.
I can't say it. I know I ain't
plantar
fasciitis.
So you step on plants and get it? How you get it?
See right there? That's why we don't. That's why.
Fasciitis. Plantar fasciitis.
If you strain the tendon.
It's
under your heel.
Yeah, and this is an arch of the foot or something.
It's a disorder of the connective tissue which supports the arch of the foot.
And when you strain that muscle right there, brother, you have a serious problem. I've had it twice.
Pain in the heel and in the bottom of the foot that is usually most severe with the first steps of the day.
Oh, God. In the morning, man, I've gotten out of bed and damn near dropped to my knees.
Wow.
With this pain.
And then you warm it up and you get better with it, but it's just a pain. And it takes a couple of months to get rid of it. I had it on stage. Pain typically
comes on gradually and it affects both feet in about 1/3 of the cases.
Well, it sounds like we don't need to go out there. What it sound like?
What kind of suggestions
for us?
What I had to do is you got to learn how to stretch before you get into strenuous exercise.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
if you're gonna be walking up steep hills and everything like that, you got to stretch your calves out really good. Stretch your tendons on the back of your Achilles. Get them nice and stretched. There's some stretches I had to learn how to do. So when I go up and I'm trying to walk on my toes and climb up the trails, I don't stretch that tendon.
Okay.
That's why.
How long is a hike, though?
A couple hours.
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
You're into camping at all? Do you like to camp?
I used to, and not anymore. I found out what luxury camps is like, and cut all that.
You at the hotel? You at the hotel?
Yeah, trying to put your hand up under your knee, squatting, toilet paper.
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show 20 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so a woman with a handyman husband has come up with a very clever way to earn some extra money. She rents her husband out to other women. Her husband has excellent handyman skills, and she knows a lot of women who don't have someone as handy around to fix things in their homes. So she created, get this, Rent My Handy Husband. She did this for about $44 an hour. Okay, this is what you can do. Her husband can come over and take care of any household projects that need to get done. What kinds of jobs do you think this man is doing in these other women's houses for $44 an hour?
Plumbing.
Anything else?
I'm just, this one, I'm just going out on the line with that one right there. There's a lot of plumbing, It's, I don't know a lot of women that gonna send their husband over another woman's house. I just don't know
at all.
I'd like to see the guy though.
Yeah. He look like a handyman. He ain't.
I'd like to see the guy and then the women that could just be a handyman service though. It could very well be that.
Yeah. And how did they come up with 44 an hour? Yeah. Come over and take care of any household projects that need to get done.
I got my own handyman. I got one myself.
Okay.
Changing lights, filters. You know how them lights is up there? I'm not
Wait a
getting
minute, hold on. Rich boy, y'all missed that.
My bad.
So you got a handyman live at your house to come and fix all your...
We gotta go. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after. We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather date the hottest person in the world but not be able to have sex with her? Or would you rather date an ugly person that you can have sex with?
B.
What did we just walk around with this pretty person?
Junior said B.
Yeah.
Straight up and down.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right,
rough too.
What did you
talk
talking
to a
about?
rough? Show his ass in here. You know what's going on.
No, you can't talk. You ain't gonna be able to talk.
You can't say that, Junior.
Ugly people been in a lot of fights, Junior. That ain't who you want to talk rough to.
Show ugly ass in
a lot of fights.
You
Okay,
can't say that, Junior. That's not nice.
Go say it again, Junior. Say it again.
Show ugly ass in here and get naked. You know,
pop. Right there.
Yeah, you're gonna get it. But not what you think you're gonna get.
You about to be ugly with them.
Yeah.
Busy.
Now we're gonna be two ugly ass people in here.
Tommy, what you got?
I'm going
hottest
with ugly.
person in the world. Oh, you gonna go with
I'm
ugly?
going with ugly.
Yeah, we're going.
I ain't gonna be sitting up there just fantasizing all day.
All right. Next one. Would you rather have no toes or no fingers?
What is this?
Tommy ain't gonna be able to answer this question right here.
He is struggling with it. Why you say that, Steve?
I need my hands. I'm gonna go with hands. I need my hands. I'm gonna let them feet go.
Yeah.
No toes.
You ain't gonna be able to walk. You gonna be rocking off. You gonna rock off them little ass feet you got.
He already had a discipline.
You ain't even gonna be able to stay up. You gonna mess around and be a weeble wobble.
I'm gonna be just fine.
A weeble wobble?
Yeah, you gonna be one of the people having the little nubs on the bottom of your feet. You ain't got no toes. That's the only thing keeping you up.
Okay, so what's your answer, Steve?
No, I need these fingers, man.
Okay. So no toes. You're going.
I take these toes. Well, if I take these toes off, I'll still wear 10.
You still tall?
I take my toes off, I'm down to a 10. I go from 13 to a 10. I can still walk on these 10s. Tommy, you take your toes off, you're going to be a 4. Size 4.
Well, 11 and a half.
All right. Next one.
And if you
would
take
you rather
your fingers off, you little bitty ass hands you got.
We're moving on. Would you
slap
rather
somebody and they start laughing?
Would you rather give up your cell phone for a month or give up bathing for a month?
No bath?
For a month.
No, I got to give up that cell phone.
You can have this phone. I got to
the world's dirtiest man lived till he was 94.
He didn't
his ass ain't on TV. Yeah, his ass ain't on TV. I can't be sitting up there for 30 days. How y'all doing?
Nah, my show called Ready to
Steve,
Stay.
How you doing? You ain't.
All right.
It ain't no.
All right, that's today's round of Would You Rather. Thank you, guys.
I ain't even gonna be able to stand my own ass.
Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, it's our last break of the day. We'll have some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What is this place? Wait, why am I handcuffed? What am I doing here?
13 Days of Halloween Penance, Season 4 of the award-winning horror fiction podcast presented in immersive 3D audio.
Where am I?
Why, this is the Pendleton.
All residents, please return to your habitations.
Lights up! On your feet!
You're new here, so I'll say it once. No talking.
Starring Natalie Morales of Parks and Recreation and Dead to Me.
Am I under arrest?
We don't like to use that word.
Can I leave of my own free will?
Not at this time.
So this is a prison then?
No, it's a rehabilitation center.
Premiering October 19th, ending Halloween.
I'm gonna get out.
And how, may I ask, are you going to do that?
Escape.
Listen to 13 Days of Halloween on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day. Been a good day.
Yeah. Good day. Cool. Cool.
I was thinking today about what I could share with people. I try to be encouraging, you know. And one of the things I wanted to talk to people about today was simply this. It's no time like the present. You know, oftentimes, you know, we have ideas, we have things that we think of that we want to follow through on, things that we want to initiate, and we just procrastinate, we put it off. But you know what, guys, you gotta start taking more immediate action. All of us do. I'm talking to myself included. When I come up with an idea, I try to start the process immediately. You know, because I've learned in my journey there is no perfect time to start anything. There is no time when I've been able to line all the ducks up in a row. There is nothing I've ever accomplished that went exactly the way I planned it. There's nothing I've ever done, anything I've ever accomplished that was smooth sailing. It just wasn't, man. It's always been fraught with hardships, setbacks, questions, uncertainty, doubt, and just raw, just difficulties. It's always that way. So I have learned when going into an idea or starting a project or trying to will something into existence, that there's going to be opposition to that. So I go in realizing that the opposition is a part of the process. And oftentimes, a lot of us, we just don't complete the process because we fail the simple test. Are you willing to stick to it and hang in there to see it through? That's a basic one. Are you willing to, after you get challenged, are you willing to not quit? That's a very basic thing. It's simple. You know, quitting means just one thing. I'm going to stop trying. I give up. I'm not sure this is going to work. I'm tired of this. Well, guess what? All those things that you just said of the reason why you could quit, and you could use those very same things as a reason to keep going. I'm tired means I could almost be there. I don't feel like this. It could simply mean the tough part is over. I don't believe this can happen for me. The race isn't given to the swift, but to him that endureth to the end. There's a silver tint to every cloud of doubt. You've got to see your way through when you have these dark moments. But listen to me, you all, to not start pursuing the things you think about, aspire to, and hope for, where does that get you? You cannot sit in your life and just sit there, man, without making an all-out effort and assault on something. On something, man. Your dreams, your aspirations. Come on, guys. This is doable. Other people have done it before you. You're not the only person that's facing hardship and difficulties. And I got news for you. If you stop doing this, you're going to have to deal with something else. And it's going to happen again. You have to start developing the habits of success. And the first habit of success is just don't quit. That's a really simple one, y'all. Just wake up tomorrow when you're having a bad day. Just say, okay, God, if I can get to bed, let me wake up tomorrow and see what else you got. It's a simple thing to not quit, but it's so simple to quit. It's a simple thing not to quit. All you got to do is keep waking up. But it's such a simple thing to quit, to just say, I can't do this. But the benefit of saying, I can't do this is gone. The benefit of saying, let me try one more time. The benefit could be there. Come on, man. We've got to do better than this. Don't just sit in your life and exist. Sit in your life and live. Live. Get out there and get involved. There's a stanza in a poem that says, the credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred with dust, blood, sweat, and tears, not to those cold and timid souls in the stands who know neither victory nor defeat. You know, when I learned that poem, I just decided I wasn't going to be one of the people in the stands. I was going to be one.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
13 Days of Halloween Penance, Season 4 of the award-winning horror fiction podcast presented in immersive 3D audio.
If I am under arrest, you have to tell me what I'm charged with.
Starring Natalie Morales of Parks and Recreation and Dead to Me.
Please, there's been some kind of mistake. I'm not supposed to be here.
How do you know?
I'm innocent.
Are any of us truly innocent?
Premiering October 19th, ending Halloween. Listen to 13 Days of Halloween on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
The system's broken. I said, something's wrong here, you know, whenever a woman's allowed to kill my 2 kids.
Unrestorable is a new true crime podcast that investigates the case of Catherine Hoggle, a mother accused of murder. Despite signs that Catherine Hoggle took her tiny children one by one into the night, never to come home again, she has yet to stand trial. Listen to Unrestorable on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
A brand new historical true crime podcast.
When you lay suffering a sudden, brutal death.
Starring Allison Williams.
I hope you'll think of me.
Erased, the murder of Elma Sands.
She was a sweet, happy, virtuous girl.
Let go of me!
Until she met that man right there.
Written and created by me, Allison Flock.
Is it possible, sir?
We're standing by for your answer.
Erased, the murder of Elma Sands. On the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your podcasts.
There's a place beyond this place. For some, it's a bridge between the living and the dead. Yet for others, it's something else entirely. Welcome to Hip Hop Horror Stories. I'm your host, Belly. And each week, we're going to take you to the limits of your imagination as we explore the reality of paranormal experiences. This is Belly. Listen to Hip Hop Horror Stories on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.